Rob, the DuPont CEO is out. The shares are up in late trading. Has the company turned a corner?
Well, it's been a long road to this corner, and it's worth sort of giving the context first. So there has been a lot of agitation at DuPont, mostly forced by Trian Partners, the activist investment fund, which has been banging on for months and upwards of a year now, saying that DuPont spends too much, needs to cut costs, should be broken up, should add leverage, should buy back shares. And in May, the company managed to keep the Trian Partners nominees off its board. That victory has turned out to be quite hollow now. They missed yet another earnings target, and out the CEO goes. It looked for a while there that Trian's campaign was sort of getting the stock moving, but in the last 6 months, it's been a disaster. The stock is down heavily. So, have we turned a corner? Unclear. It's a big moment.
So do we think it's going to be different this time as they start to change and move things around?
Yeah, I mean, symbolically, getting rid of Ellen Kullman says the problems are serious and we have to take care of them. And Lex certainly believes that some of Trian's suggestions were good ones. The company clearly does need to cut costs more aggressively. It obviously does need to think more carefully about how it invests its capital. We're less keen on the idea of adding leverage to buy back shares, but it is good news if this is the company acknowledging that it needs to tighten things up, because years of low returns on invested capital, years of subpar earnings growth, and most importantly, just a complete failure to be able to forecast its own performance and give targets that it can live up to means something has to be done.
So is it time for Lex to buy the stock then?
Lex likes the picture in the long term, but here's the worry. This is a very cyclical industry, chemicals, and a lot of indicators of the economy in the US suggest, manufacturing indices, industrial production, suggest we're entering a period of a little bit of softness. And when you are trying to take action to make a company more efficient and work better at a soft time, the results may be obscured by just a lousy economic environment. So the company may be working very hard to tighten things up, and you may have to wait until the next upturn to see the good effects of that. So this happens at an unfortunate time in the economic cycle, but it's probably something good and something that had to happen.
Thanks very much.